Hello. Hi, how you doing? Um, in order for me to get into this video, I'm gonna have to get into the Ten Commandments. Now, my nephew was over a week ago, and we were having a discussion about this and that and the other thing, and religion comes up because I'm an atheist, and he says he's a Christian believer. So I'm shouting out verses about this, that, and the other thing, and it's all about Old Testament stuff. Hey, that's Old Testament stuff you're talking about, Mo. That doesn't count. I said, well, what about your Ten Commandments? Oh, Christians do hold the Ten Commandments on a pedestal. Like I want it in front of my courthouse, I want it in the town center. I want it hanging in front of my fucking schools. I love me my Ten Commandments, but I cannot recite them in my head, and I never even read the Ten Commandments. And to tell you the truth, I don't even like reading the Ten Commandments. That's why I haven't made a video in a while, because I don't want to do this shit. So we're going to do something that Christian doesn't do. It's actually read through them. So I do not endorse this book or advocate the use of the words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital N-O-T. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, despicable book. And I marked this not for kids about age 18 plus, age 21 plus, 31, 51, 81. There's 81-year-olds that still believe in the fucking Bible and the fucking God. And they still don't even read the Ten Commandments. What does that matter, Mo? We're in the New Testament. We live in the new. But you ask a Christian why you revere the Ten Commandments. It's the do not steal, do not kill, but you ignore the other 8. Okay, let's go on. Exodus 20, verse 3. Number 1 commandment. Thou shalt have no other gods but me. What pompous ass narcissist, fucking self-important piece of shit your God is. He has to say, it's all me, top number 1, me. Then verse 4, thou shalt not make any graven image. That means your Jesus cross that you idolize is a graven image. Don't make any graven image. That's the cross on your church building, the church paintings, the music. It's art. It's a graven image. Or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above or the earth beneath. Do not worship anything that's of any likeness of anyone or anything. Do you idolize your own little child? If I had a child, I'd idolize my child. But do not idolize anything that's under the heavens. It's anything. It's anything. You do not make graven images, likeness of anything, the heaven above and the earth beneath, or is the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow themselves down to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God, and I am jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the 3rd and 4th generation. of them that hate me, and showing mercy on the thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Damn. It's because you hate thee. Oh, what? He says he frowns upon everyone who doesn't believe and those who hate thee. Oh, that's a major catastrophe right there. There's only thousands of them that follow the commandments. Thou shalt not take the Lord God name in vain. God damn it, fuck you, Jesus fucking Christ. You shall not take the name of the Lord thy God name in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, your maidservant. Manservant, maidservant means slavery is A-okay, right? Nor thy cattle, you enslaving your cattle, thy stranger, you enslaving your stranger within your gate. 6 days the Lord has made heaven and earth. I got a giant contradiction video about that. Six days he made heaven and the earth, and the sea that is all that's in them, and rested on the 7th day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. There's people who still work on Sundays or Saturdays, whatever your Sabbath day is. That's not fully obeyed, is it? Honor thy father and thy mother. Fuck you, Dad. Up yours, bitch, mother. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy giveth thee. Your days may be long if you don't cuss out your parents. If you cuss out your parents, fuck you, kid. Thou shalt not kill. Verse 13. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Well, that's not fully obeyed either, I don't think. Thou shalt not steal. That's not fully obeyed, I don't think. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Oh, that's not fully obeyed. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor manservant or maidservant. That means he approves of slavery. Nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is neighbor. If you are jealous of your neighbor or what he has, you're sneering at him and saying, fuck you for being so fortunate. Okay. So let's emphasize the Exodus 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. But Exodus 22, 18, only 2 chapters later, it says, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. You call anyone a witch, anyone who displays some kind of talent that is apart from God. You don't say, that's a magical witch. like the early scientists. That's a magical witch. You shall not let a witch live. Which is also a term that's used in the continent of Africa. You see starving children starving to death. That's because their parents don't want to feed a witch because they actually believe that their little children are little witches. You shall not let a witch live. And Exodus 22:20. He that sacrifice unto any other god except for the Lord only, he shall utterly be destroyed. If you worship another god, he admits there's another god. If you worship another god, you're going to be utterly destroyed. Exodus 22:20. But thou shalt not kill. Exodus 20:13. You know, in Exodus 32 happens to be 12 chapters later, right? Exodus 32 is 12 chapters afterwards of the fucking 10 Commandments. Exodus 32. Exodus 32, 27, 28. And he said unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out of the camp, and slay every man his brother, every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. Slay everyone. Your brother, your neighbor, and whoever the fuck else. Slay them with the sword by your side. Sword by your side, slay them. Slap, slap, slash. In Exodus 32:27. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell among the people about 3,000 men. 3,000 men decided that, hey, I'm an atheist of your God. Guess what happened? They were fucking slice, 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 slash, slash, slash. All fucking killed 3,000. Who said, I don't want to serve the God of your God, of Israel. I don't want to do it. Slash, 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 slice, slice, slice. Dead. 3,000 of them. Okay, Exodus 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. Leviticus 24:16. And he that blasphemes the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death. God damn it. God damn it, Jesus fucking Christ. He that blasphemes the name of the Lord shall surely be put to death. But thou shalt not kill, even though you said, God damn it, I'm going to kill you for saying, God damn it, motherfucker. Thou shalt not kill. Deuteronomy 13. So my nephew was over, buddy Christian. Okay. He says, you're nothing but Old Testament cherry picker, aren't you, Mo? All you want to do is pick out the bad stuff in the Bible. Let's skip over to Matthew 5. Old Testament cherry picker wants to pick out the bad stuff only, when you got Jesus saying in red print about Matthew 5, 17 and 18. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. The law or the prophets, that meant the whole Old Testament. That even meant the Ten Commandments shit. He says, I have not come to destroy the law. The Ten Commandments count. So, and all the other commandments count. So, he says all the Old Testament counts. Law and prophets. Law and prophets. It's all Old Testament. And if you don't like that, you could take all of the Old Testament, rip it out. You can do that. You can rip it out. You can do that. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot, not one little title. One jot, one little title. That means every letter counts. Every letter counts. Shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. All be fulfilled. That's a load of bunk. This is a load of bunk. It's bullshit. Okay, now Deuteronomy 13. Oh, I love my lovely Mo. Uncle Maurice. I love you. But you're a Christian and I'm an atheist. Deuteronomy 13. 6 through 16. Deuteronomy 13, 6 through 16. If thy brother, thy son, thy mother, or thy son, thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is thy own soul, incite thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers. Namely of the gods of the people which were round about you, nigh unto thee, and far off from thee, from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, which is the flat earth verse right there. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto them. I don't consent, or I don't hearken. Because you're talking about another God. There's no other God, but there must be some other God if they're going to mention something about other gods. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him. You can't even take him into protective custody. You can't do that. You got to let him go. Let everyone know that he doesn't believe in your God. And but thou shalt surely kill him. My buddy, old pal, Uncle Mo's an atheist. You should kill him. thine hand shall be the first upon him to put him to death. Fuck you, Mo. Fucking atheist. Put you to fucking death. I'm going to be the first one to lay my hands upon you, you fucking atheist. He shall surely kill him. Thine hand shall be the first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hands of all the people. Get everyone else involved and stone him to fucking death. And thou shalt stone him with stones, and he die. I don't care how much I beat the fuck out of my fucking uncle. I'm going to bring all the other clan with me. That fuck you up. Fucking atheist. And thou shalt stone him with stones, they die. Because he had sought his trust thee away from the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. And of all Israel shall hear and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness. So it's among you. All this fucking wickedness. And Deuteronomy 13:12. If thou shalt hear, say in one of thy cities, which the Lord thy God hath given thee to dwell there, saying, any one of your neighboring cities, like Centerline, Warren, Sterling Heights, St. Clair Shores, Clinton Township, Mount Clemens, saying, let us serve other gods. The next city over, everyone wants to serve another god. What do we do about it? Then shalt thou inquire and make search and ask diligently, and behold, if it be truth, and the thing certain, that such an abomination is wrought among you, thou shalt surely smite the inhabitants of that city with the edge of the sword, destroying it utterly, and all that is in therein, and the cattle thereof, by the edge of the sword. In the midst thou shalt gather the spoil of it. Hey, that means that you can take all the possessions out of the fucking land right now, because all the spoils of it, after you killed everybody, let's take their riches and their possessions. Why not? Free for all. Yeah. You killed everybody by the edge of the sword. Therefore, after you do all the looting and killing, you could set the fucking town on fire. That it will never be rebuilt ever again, saith the Lord. Okay, you killed everybody, you stole everything. Now we're going to burn all the fucking cities down. Because they didn't believe in my one true God. They thought there was another one. And they thought there was another one. Kill them all. No? One viewer who never said anything. How you doing? Is the one viewer still going on 24 minutes? I applaud you, whoever you are. Thou shalt not kill. Exodus 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. Exodus 20, verse 13. And according to Christians, that the 10 Commandments does count, even though they say that, all that Old Testament don't count, but, I love me my 10 Commandments, which they never fucking read, and which I had to read, which was over 14 verses or so. Other than a couple other passages in Exodus, Deuteronomy, and wherever the fuck else, where there's a lot of fucking contradictions about how there's 3 different sets of 10 Commandments. But I'm not going to do all that because it takes me too fucking long. Maybe someday I'll tackle all the inconsistencies of how there's 3 different sets of 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill, Exodus 20, verse 13. But what about you ask a Christian, like my nephew was telling me, is to love your neighbor like yourself. And John 3:16 is, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. He loved the world, John 3:16. And love your neighbor like yourself, Matthew 19:19. La-di-da, la-di-da. La-di-da, la-di-da. Who's the one viewer? Exodus 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. Exodus 12, 29 through 30. Then he says, do not kill. God says, do not kill. But he kills 1 million Egyptian babies. In Exodus 12, 29 and 30. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat upon the throne, and the firstborn of the cattle that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle. And the Pharaoh rose up in the night, and his servants, and all the Egyptians. There's a great cry in Egypt, where there was not a house where there was not at least one dead. But for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Matthew 19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. No. Deuteronomy 17. I'm not going to love my neighbor like myself. No, Matthew 19. And am I going to love my neighbor like myself? Deuteronomy chapter 17, 2 through 6. If there be found among you within any of the gates which the Lord thy God given thee, man or woman that hath wrought wickedness in the sight of the Lord thy God, in transgression his covenant, and hath gone and served other gods, and worshipped them, even the sun or the moon, or any of the host of heavens. That means you cannot look at the sun, the moon, or the stars and say that's God. You can't look up to pray now, as he said so, as the Lord commanded. And it be told to thee, thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it be true, and the thing certain, that such an abomination is wrought in Israel. Then thou shalt bring forth that man or that woman which hath committed that wicked thing upon the gates, even the man and the woman shall you stone them with stones so that they die, because they didn't believe in your God. They believed in other fucking gods. They're looking up to the sun, the moon, and the stars, and they're worshiping other gods. And I'll stone you with fucking stones till you fucking die. Deuteronomy 17, 5. That's not good enough, Mo, because that's all Old Testament shit. All you are is an Old Testament bad old cherry picker. Was it saying Mark, which is the New Testament? Mark is the New Testament, and Mark 16. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, that he that believeth not, it should be damned. If you believeth not, you should be damned. Like the Deuteronomy 13 story and the Deuteronomy 17 story. He that believeth not. But what about the for God so loved the world? What about it? And the God so loved the world. He gave his only begotten Son. It's the only one that matters to me, you know. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. 2 verses later it says, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already. So why don't you fucking dump your religion?